Yeah, and I'm going to say this has already gone down to less than 10 riders. I think I counted nine as they made it over the baby Paterberg first time. And now on to the big one as they start the big major climb on this loop. See Krista Doble-Hickok getting up to the front and already going into the red zone at the bottom here. Oh boy, it's going to be a big one today.
Yeah, that is some serious power. I just asking everyone to respond there, and Grobler does, moves up to the front and starts to push on as well. Really interesting to see. I mean, they're not messing about at all. They're going hard. As we suspected they would, I guess. They're hitting this climb seriously hard. It'd be good to get a look behind. Yeah, there we go. So we can see, in terms of distance now on the climb, they're not too far behind because the climb slows the group down so much. There's that chasing group is looking likely that it could make that connection, but once they get over the top, they'll start to put distance between those riders behind them again. And I think it's unlikely that we're going to see this come back together in the next couple of laps at least. It might be that it does, but it certainly looks like this selection will be in place for probably 2 or 3 laps now, Brad. I can't see it coming back. 400 metres and Doble-Hickok looking probably the best thing right now to do is just to sit up. I mean, 4 watts per kilo, 5 watts per kilo is not going to be helpful right now for Doble-Hickok, and I think the best thing she can do is just sit up and wait, maybe join forces with Keller or Grobler, and I think that would be my plan just there. We're back to the Paterberg again though, Brad, and Sidlick again pushing into the red numbers, looking around at people and asking for that response.
Yeah, and early too, at the bottom of the climb, pretty much as soon as they start. Now, obviously, the Paterberg is not a super long climb. It's not an alpine climb where you're measuring in miles. You're really measuring in meters here. So you want to go as hard as you can, I guess, as long as you can. But Sidlick easing off the gas here a little bit, maybe a little over-ambitious or over-eager getting to the front at the bottom of that climb, wanting to make sure that she doesn't end up off the back, because that's the worst-case scenario, that you lose that draft and then you have to go into the red to get back into the group. Well, here we go on to the big climb with just under 450 meters to go. O'Mara taking an early lead. Everybody going into the red zone now. Sidlick sitting in second. Tracy going third. And then Godby sitting in fourth. But they're pretty much all maxed out at this point, James. And they are struggling to get any space in between them. O'Mara just barely pulling ahead. Here goes Godby in the orange, putting in a little effort as they slowly tick away the distance. 300 meters to go now.
Yeah, just watching Christy, she's boxed in, and there's no steering, so it's difficult. It's very difficult. If you come into the bottom of this climb last, you can get boxed in. So she's not able to come around the group. She's stuck behind. That will open up for her now. I think she will be able to come around that group if she's got the legs to do so. But she was boxed in for a short period of time there, where she was forced to sit behind. She was producing more power than the riders in front. She wasn't able to come around them, and that's something that's really key about this. Is positioning is important. It's not just an all-out power fest. You've got to be in the right place at the right time. As Christy does come up and she does come around the group, and she's now at the front of the pack. Brad.
Sidlick getting dropped off the back. Tracy, Godby, and O'Mara, the 3 remaining. The arch, you'll see it just up around the right-hand bend here at 130 meters to go to the top. Godby starting to get distance, but just a bike length or 2 as Tracy and O'Mara surge to the front. Looks like one of these 2 will take it to the line today. O'Mara surging now with 30 meters to go, and Tracy, O'Mara, looks like O'Mara got it there on the line. Well, now they're updating it to Christy Tracy. There we go.